They say that fame can change a person, and it most certainly can in very extreme ways. So be sure to like the video and subscribe to King Trending. Number 7. 6ix9ine.
Walking. Don't do that. Spent $50,000 in 10 minutes.
6ix9ine is one of the most talked about people in the rap industry right now because of his current legal battle. And with the news that he's accepted a plea deal to potentially get him out of his jail time, that makes him an even more talked about figure. But truth be told, 6ix9ine is no doubt one of the most visual rappers out there in terms of his transformation. After all, this guy dyed his hair to be as rainbow colored as he possibly could, and that's just his basic hair color look. He's changed it up on occasion to ensure that his flow is grand. He likes to keep things fresh, I guess.
In America, despite all the jail stuff going on, I lost 30 pounds. I feel good. I just got my hair done.
However, even that only scratches the surface of what he does, because he went out and tattooed his body from top to bottom in certain places. His arms, his chest, his neck, his face. He even put a tattoo of a 6ix9ine on his forehead. Why? Well, because he can. And that's good enough for him. Not to mention his fashion sense ranges from the odd to the hood style that he likes to project and more. And what he doesn't put on his body, he wears on top of his body, like grills, jewelry, and much more. But the twist comes back to his court case that he's still embroiled in. Due to the nature of his plea deal, which has him ratting out on people who once protected him, he may need to go into witness protection, which means that 6ix9ine is going to be going through another major transformation, because the point of witness protection is to hide them in plain sight. And so by that token, they need to do a lot of work on 6ix9ine to make him not look like 6ix9ine. His hair, his tattoos, and much more will need to be altered and changed. So by next year, you might literally not be able to recognize 6ix9ine, which for the record is another transformation because we won't be able to call him that anymore because he'll have a new identity. Number 6. Kanye West.
I wasn't full yay. I don't know if I'm full yay now, or better or worse, whatever.
On the surface, you might look at Kanye West and go, he hasn't really changed that much. But you have to dive even deeper into the mind that is Kanye West, because he honestly has changed a lot, especially since his appearance. One of the biggest proofs of this is obvious. He's a very rich man now. Along with his wife Kim Kardashian, they're worth about $1 billion. And that allows you to do certain things, including making your very own fashion line, which Kanye not only does, but loves. You know, but he even trained under Italian masters so that his skills can be improved. And granted, his fashion line didn't start off the best, but he's grown since then. And he's honestly had some big successes, including his Yeezy shoe line, which is one of the most popular shoes in recent memory. So yeah, now he's living the high life with his family in such a way that he's riding in high style in both looks and money. But sadly, his transformation has also been internal, as he's been fighting with mental illnesses. Specifically, he has bipolar disorder.
Feel like being bipolar is part of what makes you brilliant, part of what makes you you.
Which can make him all the more volatile when certain triggers are met and he's not on his medicine, which was all too few of a time in 2018 if his Twitter was anything to go by. Regardless, Kanye is one who has transformed himself within the industry in both in good and bad ways. Where he goes from here is totally up to him. Number 5. Lil Pump.
And all that. And I came to tell you from my part that I'm sorry and I apologize for posting that. It was not my intentions.
Ironically, Lil Pump is a big fan of Kanye West, and they teamed up to do a song called I Love It, which also featured a unique transformation of their looks. But that's neither here nor there. Regardless, Lil Pump has been working hard to continue making his name in the business through his works. He's been succeeding despite his legal woes, which there are many of, and he's been having more and more hit songs including Butterfly Doors and Be Like Me. But when it comes to who Lil Pump was and who he is now in terms of looks, you can see how the rapper life has affected him in ways that are both very visible and also very questionable. Let's start with his hair, shall we? Like many young rappers out there today, his hair color is to be more rainbow flavored. In fact, he's gotten so many colors that he actually changes them from time to time just to keep things fresh. Okay, how about his face and neck? You know, the parts that you can actually see from the areas that don't have tattoos? Yeah. Another young rapper trend is to go all out on the face paint and get themselves a lot of tats. And if you look at pictures of Lil Pump going from years to year, you'll see that he's added a lot of tattoos over the time, which makes it very likely that he could get more if he wanted. One of the biggest ironies about this particular transformation is that Lil Pump claims to have inspired a lot of other young rappers with said looks. He believes that many are trying to follow the Lil Pump plan and actually emulate his success, including imitating his looks. His song Be Like Me called that out and addressed it very loudly. It kind of really makes you wonder if he's going to go and do another big change to his looks just so that he can say he did it first and not his imitators. Number 4. Blueface.
French Montana. Hell yeah.
Now heard there's somebody else.
Cardi B supposed to be doing it, but I'm like,
okay.
Wow.
yeah.
I'll stick with another young rapper right now. Blueface is a viral internet sensation thanks to his song Respect My Crippin', which took the web by storm so much that it became its own meme. And when you're a meme, you have immortality of sorts, and that's exactly what Blueface has used to up his fame. But he also knows that looks are one of the things that can drive people to him, and his music. Ironically, he was already a very athletic looking dude, but then he went full rapper and decided to tattoo just about every part of his body that is visible, including a massive tattoo on the right side of his face. He's come a long way from the starting quarterback of his high school, and if fame continues, it's very likely that his transformation is going to change some more. Personally though, I hope he doesn't influence more young rappers to go this route, because we already have enough rappers with tattoos on their face. And speaking of which, number 3, Post Malone. Post Malone is without a doubt one of the more unique characters out there in the music world, period. His personality most definitely matches the uniqueness to a T. But just as unique in regards to Post Malone is his transformation over the years, and it's very evident with one look on his face and skin. Let's start off with the obvious, okay? Tattoos on him are everywhere, and at times it's actually shocking just how many tattoos he does have. Big ones, small ones, he's got a spectrum. But like other rappers on this list, you'll see that the growth of these tattoos are done over time, with the face ones being somewhat more of the newer additions to his list. And it seems like he'll keep on adding more every year, and it makes you wonder just how long until his skin is barely visible. In fact, some fans only recognize him because of his tattoo art. For charity once, he went to a music store and posed as a worker, but a fan saw his tattoos and recognized him instantly.
Can I help you find anything? My name's Skylar.
Oh my god. Are you Post Malone?
No, you got me already.
Can you blame them? Yeah, he's a recognizable figure because of it. He also has an interesting fashion style. Post Malone clearly wears what is comfortable, but other times he wears something flashy or pink to help him stand out. But honestly, he doesn't really need it. Regardless, Post Malone evolved with whatever mode or song style, and he's sung many, including metal, that he's doing at the time. And where his looks go from here, yeah, only he can say that. Number 2, YNW Mele.
And take sacrifices, you know what I'm saying? And take risk, you know? Just like, that's what I did. I sacrificed for murder on my mind.
There are a couple rappers on this list right now that are most definitely in trouble with the law, in worse ways than most. But of them, YNW Mele might be the most tragic of them, because unlike the others, he was still very young in the rap industry when he got arrested for the heinous crime. And due to these crimes, it's unlikely he's going to find his way back into the world of rap. So like many young rappers, he started out very small. He went and uploaded tracks to SoundCloud just to get his tracks out there. And with that came a certain modicum of fame. His biggest and most controversial song is Murder on My Mind, which might actually come back to haunt him, but that's another story for another time. In terms of his transformation, as soon as he got some money from his songs and hits, he started to pimp himself out, so to speak. He got himself some golden grills to make him look like a full-time rapper, he got himself some clothes, and he did his hair in dreads, so on and so forth. Needless to say, he doesn't look like the young boy he started on SoundCloud, but because of the likelihood of him going to prison for life, his growth and looks might be stunted permanently. Number 1, Cardi B.
And it's nobody's fault. It's just like, I guess we grew out of love, but we're not together anymore.
Enter the queen of rap, or so some people may call her. But in truth, Cardi B is someone to be respected in many ways. Here's a lady that went from nothing to one of the biggest singers in the world today, and it's fair to say that her career path is still on an upward path despite recent events with her husband Offset. Plus, when it comes to her transformation from former stripper to star of the rap world, it's very obvious what she has done, and the things she has used to get even more glamorous. Look at her pre-music career, and then look at her during her music career. See the difference? Her fame and by extension money has allowed her to go into the Gaga route, if you will, and get all the clothes and items a woman like her could ever need. Like seriously, need ever. She's really that fashionable. Every single music video and stage performance has a look that speaks to Cardi B in some fashion, and she wouldn't have it any other way. Also like Gaga, Cardi B wants to make herself feel special no matter what place she's in. She'll go to any extent if she feels like it to make a big splash on a scene or impact an Instagram video, which is the other transformation Cardi B has gone through. Her mental state hasn't just gotten stronger, it's light years ahead of where it was in terms of her younger years. This boldness has allowed her to create and design all sorts of outfits to make her feel like the queen that she is. And as noted, she's never afraid to hide her body, such as in the music video I Like It Like That, where she wore an outfit that showed off her pregnant body, or in other videos that have her in very revealing attire. It's her right as it's her body. And honestly, one of the only things that she's honestly had done in order to improve her looks was that she had some major dental work done so that she didn't have to have an off smile. smile anymore. And I think that's something everyone can appreciate, don't you? And so there you have it, some rappers who have gone through some very interesting physical transformations and beyond. So which one was your favorite? Also, do you know any others who have gone through some massive transformations? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time on King Trending. Hey, just a reminder that we're changing up the giveaways. From now on, we're offering the Galaxy Note 9, the one that comes with the exclusive Fortnite skin, the new iPhone X Max, which we'll pre-order for you, and the new Apple Watch Series 4, which we'll also pre-order for you. The winner gets to decide between these three. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, drop a like, and comment the hidden message in the video for a chance to win. You got nothing to lose. Go for it.